I decided to compare and contrast in my essay two of my past summer vacations. Every summer, my family and I make it tradition and definitely our priority to all get together for 1 week in the summer and spend time together. I chose these specific two vacations because they had the most content and they had the most surprises in them, and they were definitely the most eventful, so I thought they would be the most interesting and entertaining two vacations to decide to compare and contrast. The points that I chose to use, first I used the build up to the vacation, just how we were anticipating it, if we were excited, or how we felt going into it. Then also there was the house that we actually stayed in, and then the experience, how our week went on our vacation. In writing this essay, I decided to use the subject by subject method instead of the point by point. I think this method definitely suited what I was writing about a lot better than the point by point. My points were definitely more general. They weren't as specific and as clear cut since I wasn't pretty much evaluating. I was more telling my story and experience. So I feel like the point by point would have been a little more confusing for the reader, where the subject by subject gave my essay a better flow. In comparing and contrasting the two vacations, the first one we were really excited. My grandparents had announced that we were going to go on this really nice lake vacation that was this like huge house, and the pictures were so pretty. It was overlooking like this huge lake, and we were all super excited because none of us had ever stayed on a lake before. So we ended up pulling up to the house, and it was definitely not what we were expecting. Our hearts all literally sank as we saw the house that we pulled up to, because it was pretty much no bigger than a shack, and it was pretty apparent that my grandparents had been ripped off, so that was not very good. We were all really upset, but we actually ended up having a lot of fun. We had what you could call old-fashioned fun. We did s'mores and went fishing and did things like that. This is some pictures of us doing s'mores and just hanging out by the fire. So that ended up being okay. Our second vacation, going into it, we were again really excited because we got to spend time with each other and be able to do that, but we were definitely a little more doubtful. My grandparents were up for the challenge of redemption. They definitely wanted this vacation to be better. So we pulled up to the house, and different from last year, it actually met the pictures that we had seen before, so that was super exciting. We were hoping that maybe this year could be a little different. We ended up getting settled in and everything was looking good. And then that night, on the first night, we all woke up to bats swarming our house. They were all over our room, they were all over my cousin's rooms, everywhere. Apparently the website decided to not tell us that their house was infested with bats, which was pretty gross. So we all packed up and went to stay in a local hotel. Looking back, the first vacation was better. We actually got to stay in the house, which was a bonus, and we just had a lot more fun on that vacation. Going into next year, I am still excited. I know that we'll have fun no matter what. I'm just crossing my fingers that there's no more unexpected surprises.